Leron Black like any weird Southern foods?
Yes. Forget what he's called.
Does Leron Black like any weird Southern foods?
Yeah.
Any in particular?
He just like everything fried.
He likes all sorts of food. He likes greens. He loves greens. He's in love with greens. That's the only thing he'll eat. Anything he'll eat. That's the only thing.
I wouldn't say weird because I like Southern.
Well, you're a Southerner too, right?
Yeah.
What weird Southern foods do you eat?
We eat a lot of collard greens. That's his favorite food. He's always trying to get some collard greens.
He's a big greens guy. He's crazy on greens and sweet potatoes, macaroni and cheese, all that stuff.
Does Leron know about your mom's macaroni and cheese?
She's told him, but I don't think he really knows how good it is. So no.
Are you going to take him over there?
I'm definitely going to take him over. Maybe after a good win or something.
That's a good question. I don't know. I really don't know.
Do you know he appreciates food a lot? I remember last night we were at our training table or whatever, and he was like, said something like, "Oh my God, I love this food."
Technically, it's not weird to me because, you know, I live in Virginia, and that's kind of southern too, but we talk a lot about ham hocks and neckbones and all that kind of good stuff, so it's not really weird. It may be weird to you guys, but it's definitely not weird to us.
What kind of necks are they?
Turkey necks.
Really?
Yeah.
Where do you get them?
I just got them. I don't know where they came from.
No, like, do you get them at the grocery store?
I don't know. I guess so.
So you don't make them?
No.
Who makes them?
My grandma.
And like, are they fried? Are they baked?
Fried.
And they come with the collards already on the side?
With the what?
The collards?
Collard greens? Yeah, the greens, yeah. No. She make the greens and the mashed potatoes and cabbage and everything else by herself.
He loves food.
And chicken and everything. We have dressing. Coleslaw, everything, be a whole bunch of stuff.
One thing I learned about he eats everything. He doesn't believe in throwing away food. It's the first time we met somebody like that.
My mama, grandma, and my great grandma, they never let us waste food.
I was taking my shrimp. Jalen gave me his shrimp, and I was about to go throw it out because I was done. And he's like, "You gonna waste food?"
Well, I don't like to see people throw food away.
And I was like, "I'm sorry," so I gave him my food.
He gets really upset if you throw away your fridge.
Somebody need to eat that.
Like, that's why I just give him my food whenever I'm done with it.
Tulip said he gave him his food too. Does Leron eat everybody's food then?
Pretty much, yeah. If you don't eat it, he'll take it.
Yeah.
If he's too full, he'll just take it back to the crib, eat at home, and if he gets hungry.
Malcolm said you take it back to the crib.
Yeah, take it back home. If nobody eat it's gonna come home. I eat a lot of leftovers.
You and Fink have a little dorm fridge?
Yeah.
How many meals do you have stashed in your dorm fridge from training table?
I ain't none right now, but
it's all gone. You already ate it already?
Yeah, I ate all of them. Yeah, I ain't none right now.
How many rebounds does he have to get before he deserves your mom's macaroni and cheese?
Probably a double-double. He got to get a double-double. 10 points, 10 rebounds.
All right. Does Leron like any weird Southern foods?
Weird Southern foods. I know he's a big grits guy. Yeah, grits kind of mushy. I don't know about that, but yeah, I know he likes grits and like greens.
What kind of, is it mustards or collards, you know?
I don't know, I'm assuming collards, but, you know.
We like collard greens too, and we're white.
So see, it's not weird.
Yeah. We know more than anybody else, and we want the dirt. Has anyone ever actually witnessed Leron Black sleeping?
Sleeping? No, I haven't.
Has anyone ever actually witnessed Leron Black sleeping?
I've not. Who knows if he does?
Yes, I've seen him sleeping. Sometimes he goes to bed really early and sometimes it's really late.
Has anyone ever actually witnessed Leron Black sleeping?
Yes.
Sleeping. Positive.
Yeah, oh yeah. I have seen it actually multiple times.
So his motor turns off at some point.
That's like unfair to say because on the basketball court he really does have just a like ridiculous motor. But sometimes it does need to like rev back up at some
Recharge?
points. Yeah, he charges. He charges. He doesn't sleep. He charges.
Does he sleep aggressively?
Oh, he's getting after it when he sleeps. Yeah.
Okay. Has anyone ever actually witnessed Leron Black sleeping?
When we take snaps set up, and yeah.
Yeah, he did. He really?
Yeah, I've seen him sleep in the locker room a couple of times.
Really?
Yeah.
Because he works so hard that he just wears himself out.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, his motor stops at some
It
point?
stops. I mean, I think someone already said this, but he doesn't really sleep. He just recharges.
Uh-huh.
If Black wakes up with his motor on and doesn't turn it off till he goes to bed, I mean, he's just kind of one of those guys.
Has anyone ever actually witnessed Leron Black sleeping?
Yes. I think we all have. He is a heavy sleeper. Like, you know, one funny weird thing about him is he needs to sleep with the TV on. And no matter how deep of a sleep he's in, if you turn off the TV, he always wakes up and says, "Hey, turn that back on, I was watching that."
Weird. Has anyone ever actually witnessed Leron Black sleeping?
Yes, I have.
Has anyone ever actually witnessed Leron Black sleeping?
Yes, all of us, I would say.
So he's an aggressive sleeper.
Yeah.
High motor sleeper.
Yeah, snores loud.
Uh-oh.
Feel bad for Pink.
If Leron Black were a gardening implement, would he be a shovel or a hoe?
Shovel.
You definitely be a shovel. I can see that.
I'm gonna say shovel.
If Leron Black were a gardening implement, would he be a shovel or a hoe?
Shovel.
With a shovel.
Tell me something. I'll just let you laugh it off there for a minute. If Leron Black were a gardening implement, would he be a shovel or a hoe?
But I have to say shovel, I guess.
If Leron Black were a gardening implement, would he be a shovel or a hoe?
Shovel. Shovel, that. Probably shovel. Probably shovel. Good shovel.
If Leron Black were a gardening implement, would he be a shovel or a hoe?
Shovel.
He'd be a hoe.
You're the only one that said that. You must know something that the rest of them don't.
No, I've heard that question though. I would say a hoe though.
Tell me something most people don't know about Leron Black.
We call him savage.
Everybody knows that about Leron Black.
That's true.
His favorite rapper is Lil Boosie.
That's pretty weird. Yeah.
His favorite rapper is Boosie. Big Boosie guy.
What's up with that?
I got no comment. I thought it was like joking the first time you said it. Kind of bogus, but
he loves Boosie. People probably know that too, right? No, he loves Boosie. He really loves Boosie. That's his man.
Two other guys have already said that.
He loves Boosie.
What for all the 80-year-old Illini fans who've just figured out how to watch things on YouTube? What is Boosie?
he's a rapper that just got out of jail.
Okay. Which one do you like out of all those?
Mine was Maniac.
Mm-hmm.
Get a prenup. Welcome to the mind of a maniac, street nigga.
What about Crazy? Do you know what a 360 deal is?
Yeah, I like Crazy. That one came out after he got out of jail.
They say that I'm crazy, and sometimes I feel like I'm crazy.
And he doesn't have a 360 deal, which I don't think is all that crazy.
No.
Tell me something most people don't. This is more serious. Tell me something most people don't know about Leron Black. Maybe in his voice.
I'll just say it in my voice, but the one thing about him that I'm extremely impressed with so far is sometimes as a freshman, I know personally for me, like when you go through adversity, because it'll hit right at the beginning of practice, you'll have something that'll try to stray you away. He's so locked in and doesn't let stuff phase him. So that's what's really impressive about him, and I think that's going to help him out down the road.
He spends a lot of time in Irwin.
Good.
Probably, since most people probably see him play on TV, they'll probably think he's the meanest guy in the world. But but outside the court, he's probably one of the nicest recruits we've ever.
Tell me something most people don't know about Leron Black off the court.
He's really shy.
Shy?
He's out there.
Interesting.
It's a big difference.
Yeah.
He can be shy sometimes. Like, he's in the animal, but he can be shy sometimes. But you gotta really know him to get that part out.
Okay.
I won't be surprised if he got into any fights this year. He plays that hard and physical. He's a totally different guy on and off the court. It's pretty interesting.
Tell me something most people don't know about Leron Black. See it.
Now, no matter where you are, there's a Mary Ann's nearby, anytime, day or night. Mary Ann's Diner, down home cooking with small town prices.
In basketball, does Leron have a skill that doesn't get talked about a lot?
Yes. I think that he can shoot the ball very well.
Okay.
Everyone knows he has a motor. Everyone knows he rebounds. He has a better shot than people might think. He can shoot three here and there. So.
Okay.
His mid-range shot, he has a really good mid-range shot. Like, his pull-up game is good. Really good pull-up game.
I don't know if it's not talked about. I mean, he's a good shooter. He really has great touch. You know, in terms of shooting skills, but obviously his game is just being aggressive, just abusing you.
I would say probably the mid-range jump shot. Mid-range jump shot. People talk about him being an animal around the basket, maybe the high motor, but he's got a nice little jump shot to him. He can step out and pick and pop sometimes. So.
In basketball, does Leron have a skill that doesn't get talked about a lot?
Well, he's obviously super physical, loves to rebound, but I think everybody talks about his rebounding, but his touch around the basket, the way he finishes like stuff. I mean, I'd say like he finishes like 70% shots around the basket, which is like pretty ridiculous.
One thing he could do is finger roll. Is what you're saying.
He can handle the ball actually very well. So I think that kind of everybody talks about his athleticism, his motor. I think he can handle the ball actually very well.
He moves on to the next possession really fast. He makes a turnover or anything like that. He's playing bad. He always runs hard up and down the court. Offense and defense. He doesn't show emotion or multiple shoulders or anything like that. Moves on to the next possession fast.
Is it like one of the more difficult competitors for rebounds in practice that you've gone against in your 4 years?
I mean, boxing out is absolute hell. Him and hell, just a terrible boxer out.
Sure, it is talked about, but I just want to reiterate rebounding. Dude's an animal.
Jumps on your back, climbs over you, and grabs the ball.
Whatever it takes, he's got it.
That does get talked about. That does just a little bit. And I want to skip to all the rest of your impressions and kind of ignore my questions, but I won't. Does Leron have an Android or an iPhone?
iPhone.
Does Leron have an Android or an iPhone?
He got an iPhone.
Does Leron have an Android or an iPhone?
He has an iPhone.
Does Leron have an Android or an iPhone?
iPhone.
Does Leron have an Android or an iPhone?
iPhone.
Does Leron have an Android or an iPhone?
He's got an iPhone.
Of the two freshmen, Leron Black and Michael Finke, who's more freaked out by Maverick Morgan?
Who's more freaked out? It's most definitely Leron.
Okay.
Leron is way more freaked out than me.
It would definitely not be Leron. I don't think Leron's really scared of anything besides spiders. I feel like everybody's afraid of spiders.
Any particular reason?
Just two totally different guys.
Yeah.
Two totally different guys. Maverick's a little weird, so Leron, definitely Leron.
Between Michael and Leron, who's more freaked out by Maverick Morgan?
Leron.
I say Leron. I think Leron's never met anybody like Maverick. Because I've always described Maverick, he's the smartest dumb person I've ever met. He's really smart at school, but his common sense game, it's on the low.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can be freaked out by Maverick Morgan.
Who's more freaked out by Maverick Morgan, Michael Finke or Leron Black?
Probably LeRon. Mav is a different guy. I don't think LeRon is. I don't know. I mean, there's very few people I've ever seen Mav very unique.
Yeah.
So, LeRon, and it was disappointing.
He's
more freaked out by Maverick Morgan? Michael Finke or Leron Black?
Here's Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You totally understand Maverick.
I understand. Like, what you mean?
It's kind of weird.
No, he's cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you understand it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I understand. I got it. How are you adjusting to Maverick? It's been a year and a half now. Finally settling in.
Mav is Mav.
Yeah.
Mav is Mav.
I understand.
It's weird
Yeah.
to say, but yeah, he's Mav.